Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the catch requirements for the 3 tools that are available after the 4 tools that are necessary to complete Chapter 4, after which we're going to take on the last fishing super boss available to us, which is the Ishmaelithan. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I also do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So if you catch 3 of 3 different rare fish, you will get 3 different tools. Keep in mind that you do have to catch them in order. That is, if you catch more of the later fish, if you're still missing the 5th or the 6th tool, you do have to complete those before getting the 7th tool, which in my case, I actually got those sweet sharks, which is a 7th tool, much sooner than the 6th one. Now, that being said, it took quite a bit of RNG as well as effort to grind this out. What I did is I did require around a 24 level harpoon proof, as well as to make life easier, around a gust harpoon level 1 or 2. So keep that in mind when tempering your expectations on getting the fish. A lot of those red sparkly fish, which are the rare ones that you required, run away quite often. Now, after all those 7 tools, the Catch Queen will hint at 2 special items that could be combined to make a conch of some sort, which, for those who don't know, a conch is almost like a shell that you can blow into to make a horn sound. Now, if you explore the areas that you weren't able to explore before in the deeper areas of the sea, they were basically areas where you could cross over. However, there are certain animals or enemies in your way. And then you use your 7th tool, which is the ink, in order to block the enemies from blocking your path, in which case you can get those 2 items, bring it back to the Catch Queen, and you get the Royal Conch. Now, for those who've read The Lord of the Flies, you'll probably remember that famous phrase, "I've got the conch." Now, that being said, once you're done, you can warp to the deeper area of the east. Now, keep in mind that the 2 other horrors available are in the west and the north. And so once you get there, this little short scene will play, after which you'll see a massive, I'll say a whale or leviathan of some sort showing up here. Now, they do run away fairly often, even with my equipment. It's roughly, I'm going to say 1 in 4 to kind of get it. And of course, RNG is RNG. Now, that being said, in our first example, we're going to use the same team we used to beat down on the previous 2 horrors. Nice and simple. We're going to 1 turn AF, establishing Water Zone enhanced and locked in with RCF. Keep in mind we have Grudge Spark, Raging Anger, all enhanced as well in another zone for maximum DPS. And of course, our 2 scam units, Eva as well as Flam. We also have another scam unit here, Pisaka, doubling our damage with Rhapsody Aria. And so, just like before, quick 2-turn kill. Obviously, the unit requirements are pretty high, and so if you don't have them, it is going to be a little bit tougher. Now, so there you go. And keep in mind that these give you a lot of points. And so if you are trying to still upgrade your fishing equipment, this is a great way to do it, as long as you can beat it. For your prize, you do get that crest, which you can now exchange for the hammer to make a real weapon, as well as the true VC Grasta for AS Sheila. And it does give, I think, 900 HP as well as 15 spirit, and enhances her VC to a level 3 enhanced, which will last for 2 turns instead of 1. Now, the setup is exactly the same as the other setups I used in the previous 2 horrors. I'll put links below if you haven't already taken them down. Keep in mind that I don't believe that you need to beat the 2 horrors in order to access this one, although let me know in the comments below if I'm incorrect in that statement. Since I did kill those 2 before coming to this one, I can't say for sure whether or not that is required. That being said, this one, I would say, is not quite as hard as the 3-headed one. Now, in a second and more interesting clear, apparently this enemy is actually weak to thunder. And so if you use thunder, note that it says the lightning has slowed down the movement. It actually also stops the Ishmaelithan from doing anything for that 1 turn. And so usually on the first turn, it actually does a triple debuff as well as attacks you with a large AoE. And so that was really convenient. We stunned it in place, didn't do anything. Now we can set up our blunt zone, 2-turn large AF. One trick here is obviously we activated Lunatic with ES Melina and then giving Seraph Messiah to boost speed and power for your whole team. Also stacking 3 stacks of Oryesha for 60% type resist down. Note that my AS Miyufa, I had 5 stacks of T-God Majesty. I have not used it yet. The whole goal here is we have to keep 5 stacks, which is a full power attack with T-God Majesty. Otherwise, if you don't clear it after the HP stopper, and it does have quite a bit of HP, it will hit you with an AoE stun attack. Now that in itself may not kill you, especially with dual debuff from Ninja Gaiden side. However, you do risk either confusing and so they start attacking each other, or after a few turns, I believe it's 4 turns, even when you have hit with the lightning attack, it will super AoE you and you'll still die. So keep that in mind if you are experimenting with a team that has a lightning or thunder element. Keep in mind if you're using a free strat, you can use Surge and equip a thunder element element on him so that your main attacks, which are slash, can now be thunder and paralyze the enemy. And of course you can use Aldo and other slash units to do massive damage with Kid, Zed Steel, and so forth. Anyways, good luck in your fishing. You'll need it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.